me start over. That's the one good thing about McCoy's, is that they load you. So, my order that I did online at Home Depot, I would also have them load it because they're going to bring it out and load it. So I'm thinking, dadgum, that means I'm going to have to go into Home Depot and load. And I'm thinking, OSB is so daggum heavy. I'm fixing to have to drag it in the mud. You know how wet it is around here. I mean, even though there's no standing water left, well, a little bit off and on in different places, but for the most part, it's just mushy. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm not dragging OSB through that store and then trying to load it in the truck, or either just stand out there with my cart and wait for them to bring this, which would have backfired on me because after I let them know I was there, like, you know, out there in the curbside pickup, then she calls me on the phone and asks me to come around to the back side, and they were going to open a door and load me from the side. So if I'd been standing there with OSB waiting for the guy to bring it all out and then have him load my two pieces, it just would have been I would have had to load it myself into the back of the truck. So I just bought my groceries. I just went to Cleveland and bought my groceries. Then I went to McCoy's and bought 2 sheets of OSB for Dad. And then it rode with me down the highway to Home Depot, where I got the rest of my material. And my truck is, honestly, this is just a Dakota. It's got way too much in the back end of this truck, way too much. I took the back way home so I wouldn't have to get up on the freeway, wouldn't have to go up and then back down. I just wanted to stay straight. I didn't want any pressure on these back tires. The front of my truck is it's like sitting like this. Not that bad, but, well, I mean, I don't know if y'all could, oh, you can't see it because I'm so me. It might not be noticeable here, but look at, it's low. It's loaded down. It's too loaded down. So I'm fixing to start unloading all this. Some of this is for the bar that I'm building for Lester and Jamie, for Longhorn Lester's, and some of it is for the floor back there in the new stall. And then, like I said, the 2 sheets on the very bottom are for Dad. So I've got to get all this out of here before Dad can even get his. So I'm gonna get started on that now. So see you in a minute. All right, these 3 will go as the floor. I've already cut the T111 in half and carried it over here. It's leaned up right there. Dad's bringing the 4x. And what I'm doing over here right now, I thought he would be coming in his mule, but he's not. He's coming in the truck. So I thought we could just drive him back to, so I guess we're not. We're going to be carrying them. But right now I'm cutting this down because I need to get this stuff out too. But this needs to be, this is the heaviest. This is 3/4 inch. This is the top of the counter, and this is the shelf of the inside of the counter. So I'm cutting that real quick so I can get done with this. And I don't really know where to set you for you to see me cut it. So, I don't know. Let me try this real quick. I don't even know if I can get my camera to stand here. Not too good. If this bottom, okay. Oh, well, there. I'm just going to have to do you like that. It's the only thing I can do right now. All right, let me get over here and get this cut because he's fixing to pull in. Okay, so I got the top is cut, the bottom fell, but that's fine, that's the inside shelf. I didn't want the top to fall and get dirty or scarred up. right, I'm gonna start helping Dad. Give me a minute. All right, it's been a long day. Started out this morning, ran and got some groceries and picked up my McCoy's order. My Home Depot order. Then Dad came down, brought me the 4x4s, and he's got a video because he was videoing as we were out here working. I'm just gonna show y'all what we've done so far. So I've got the floor in. I'm starting on the wall. I was eyeballing that. It's not bad, but it ain't complete. It's too high on this end. I need to drop it down some. But anyway, so got the floor in here. Baby girl was out here. Well, baby girl is out here. Molly was out here with us the whole day. I just gave her 1 pint. It's 3:30. She won't actually eat until 6. But I'm gonna start giving her a middle of the day pint, like a little snack or a lunch. You can call it what you want. It won't be full, but anyway, this is what we did. So we got this floor. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tired in my house. I need to get my house cleaned up. Tomorrow is my turn to cook, but I ain't got to cook. I just have to I have to provide sandwich stuff because Mama's request for her birthday lunch was tuna fish sandwich. So I'll make some tuna. I'll make a whole bunch of tuna, but I got the other guys, I've got them stuff like bologna and ham and a rotisserie chicken, sliced rotisserie chicken sandwich meat. Anyway, but I've still got to clean my house. I was thinking because I'm doing sandwiches, I won't have to miss church, because normally I miss church because it's like cooking and cleaning. But my house is a wreck, and I so want to get as much done out here as I can. So anyway, all right, I am going to continue. Actually, I'm going to work on that one piece right there real quick and try to knock it back some, and then I'm going to finish the walls. I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, I got her trough, little feed trough back up. I got that bucket hanging over there for the goat. You can see around the perimeter, you see like some other boards. They're screwed down. Well, that one little junky piece is not. They're screwed down, covering up any gaps that would have been, in my opinion, I was worried that she would put her foot through. So I went all the way down this way with a thin one. This is all the scraps that was left. And then around the outside edge, but anywhere where there was a wide gap. And I just screwed a board down because the scraps to this OSB. Because once I put all the shavings in here, you're not going to be able to tell there's boards there anyway. I could have just put shavings down and not even showed y'all because you would have never known. Nobody's going to know. I'm the only one that knows they're there, and they're just taking up any little gap that I was thinking that she might put her foot through that. So it's we're looking at almost 8 by a full 12. And, yeah, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I can't hardly move. I'm so tired. I got a little bit. Morning. I have something adorable to show y'all. All right. I have a video coming out. I don't know. I've already seen it before this video. But in that video, I had not completely finished her stall yet. So this morning, her stall is built, but I didn't have any shavings down on the floor yet or anything. 2 bags of shavings is sort of playing sawhorse to some stuff that I've cut, and it's laying on top of it. So I need to get that put in the shop, and then I can take the other bag I've got 2 bags of shavings. I only think I need 1 more bag out there. Might not even need another bag. But anyway, I went out this morning and I fed her in the little yard. Excuse me. he's been sort of hard to deal with this morning. Today's my day to cook. Granted, I'm not having to cook because Mom requested, believe it or not, tuna fish sandwiches. Now, I didn't just make everybody eat tuna. I'm going to make a big bowl of tuna fish salad, and then there'll also be ham and bologna and cheese and all the good stuff for making just regular sandwiches. Anyway, he's not been helpful. He wants to lay on that couch. I can't straighten the couch. The only job he's done today was take some boxes to the dumpster, some little boxes from things that I'd ordered lately. Anyway, he's not being very cooperative with helping me get the house straightened up for company. But okay, so anyway, so I went out, I made her bottle. Actually, she's like 2 bottles. One's a full one, one's a pint. Took them out and opened the workshop, and she got another ant. I picked up a pot a while ago, and I didn't know, and it had ants, and they were up my arm, they were on my leg, they were on I'm still in my gown, my nightgown. Anyway, so yeah, she followed me out to the new yard, and I gave her bottles. And then while she was just sort of out in the yard, I went and got the 1 bag of mulch, of shavings, and dumped it out on the floor and kicked it around a little bit. And then while I'm out there messing around, she followed me up into the new stall. And anyway, at some point I opened the side gate so baby girl could leave the yard and go into the lane, the little yard for them. I just left it open. Well, at some point she came in the yard. As I was messing around feeding the cats and stuff, I looked over and she was standing beside the trampoline, Molly. So she had already made her way through the open gate and into the yard. Okay, so I just went out to check on her because I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to leave her in the yard. The gate's wide open. She can have access to the yard. There's nothing she can get into in the yard right now. She can't jump up on the deck yet. So, I'm just going to let her have access. Let me show y'all what's cute. I still hadn't cleaned up any of that mess from the goats the other day. I've been so busy concentrating on her and getting her and baby girl's stall put together. Okay, so I come out and I'm like scanning the yard, okay? I'm standing here on the deck scanning. I'm like, dear me. Okay, well, she's too small to jump into the pool. I know the pool has a little bit of water in it. It's nasty water. I gotta get that pool taken down. Look, Sunday morning sirens. Ugh. Anyway, so I come and I step over here and I look that direction. And then I went ahead and I stepped down here. This is where I stepped down at, and see if I could see her laying in the sun on this side, because my goats are laying out right there. I thought, well, maybe she's laying in the sun right there. So I keep walking. Now I'm gonna zoom in because I'm not gonna go over there. I'm just gonna zoom in. And I'm still walking, and I'm looking. Look, she's laying in her new stall. She went in there by herself. That's so cool. That makes me so happy. That's adorable. Well, she can get up if she sees me. She's gonna think she's getting a bottle. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she's the most adorable little thing ever. Oh, she ate a little bit of sweet feed out of my hand this morning. I've got what they call calf starter in the back of my car. I've just got to unload it, and I have a feed barrel out there in the shop, out in the feed room out there, an empty one that's not being used. Look at these guineas. They're flying from trees. There's nothing out here. I don't know why they're in the trees. The one just flew up there. Oh my gosh, there's one there. Maybe something was out here. There's nothing out here. Something's got them spooked into the trees. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's not normal. But they sure hit them trees for some reason. It's late too. It's not. I mean, it's not late. It's not 1 yet because lunch is at 1. I think it's about 11. Anyway, I just think that's adorable that she went in there to her little stall. I took the gate down. See, it's just leaned up against the wall. That way she wouldn't have to mess with the gate. And I didn't want her to get like somehow walk behind it and then couldn't figure out, you know, if it swayed or something, it would get stuck, that cyclone gate. So yeah, it's just leaned against the wall of the, and then I opened that gate all the way back just in case as she was milling around out here she could. Oh my gosh, please stop eating my trees. I'm gonna have to wrap wire around it. No ma'am, stop it. I'm gonna have to wrap some wire around this tree. No, stop. You're gonna kill it. Anyway, that's all I was gonna show y'all. I think that's another ant on me. Dadgum. I think that's adorable that she's laying. I'm not gonna go mess with her because I don't know how long ago she went in there and sat down, but that makes my heart happy that she, you know, more than likely the shavings was familiar to her because she had been laying in shavings inside, and then she had shavings at that place where I went to get her. They were in shavings. So when she, I guess, got to milling around and the shavings felt familiar, so she knew that was bed. I just love it. That just makes me happy. All right, I'll see you guys later.